Just a second, let me get situated. Sorry I've been more or less gone this week. I was busy Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, given how things went with the election. I wasn't good for it mentally, but also we did legit have a neighbor shooting at like coyotes or raccoons or something at like 1 o'clock in the morning, which set Stella off into guard dog mode, so I didn't get to sleep till like 3 o'clock. But I'm back. I couldn't figure out what game I wanted, other game I want to stream, so just streaming Legends Arceus again, finishing up this hunt. I've got 3 to go, plus the shiny Shalpa or Serang, which will be a separate titled thing. I also forgot to make me a new title screen, so we're gonna have a new thumbnail, so I'm gonna have to live with the one I have for the moment. And I think this time we will be counting rounds. Reset rounds until just for how many tries it takes to get, because it'd be a pain in the butt trying to keep up with 3 separate counters, especially when I'm including like Cherim and Burmy and stuff in with those. It's a little loud. There we go. So hopefully it won't take much time to get to these shinies, and thank you guys for letting me take a couple days break. Kinda needed it, just to recharge a little bit. And for anyone nervous for about everything that's gonna come next year, you're not alone. You're allowed to be nervous. You're allowed to be scared, you're allowed to be angry. But we'll be okay in the end. There's no telling how things are going to go, how hard or easy things might become. But we'll do it together. Which is, in the end, all we can do. I have put some work into the Discord server. I have a friend I'm gonna poke about getting a couple of bots and stuff set up. So hopefully, that'll be ready to go soonish. I might change it from my 500 follower goal to 450. Can't believe I had enough space there. I expected I'd hit the side and just kind of flounder. Look, I know Burmy spawn over in the Grueling Cove as well. But I don't want to go there. I don't want to do it, so we're not gonna. Now once I do finish with these 4 hunts, I will be playing something else for 2 weeks. I don't know if it'll be a week of like Pokemon Snap and new Pokemon Snap, or maybe I'll play Mystery Dungeons, or maybe I'll play Lego Jurassic World. I have that on like 2 different consoles and I've never beaten it. Well, actually I have it on 3 different consoles because I have the 3DS game. And I 100%ed that one. So I don't know, maybe I'll try and 100% Lego Jurassic World on my Switch. Alright, first run through is a no-go for any of these guys, which isn't too surprising. I had to get my second Mime Jr. for the Galarian forms from an outbreak. Which isn't too surprising, because outbreaks do have a higher chance. Excuse me, counter. Do I have the wrong counter up? I might have. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, that's weird. Here, hold on. Let me see here. That's my 0. That's counter 2. Okay. Let me get this set back where it goes. Let me... There we go. Oh, okay, I know what it is. I accidentally deleted one the other day trying to reset it back to 0 and remade it so that pushed it to a different... Okay, yeah. Pushed it to a different one is all it was. I have 3 separate counters and 2 of them are I don't need anything from outbreaks in this. And 2 of them are on OBS. And the 3rd one's there just in case I need it. You know, for some mysterious 3rd thing. Phases or something, you know, at some later point maybe. So I ran through here a couple times the other day just to do it. It was only like maybe 4 rounds through here before I went and played a different game, and I got a shiny Stantler. I shouldn't mock the dogs like that. I only spent, what was it, 4 or 5 days mocking Kalari and Yamask. Hi Munchlaxes, don't you guys usually have berries? No, they do not. Am I not gonna get a single shaking tree over here? Not one? Not one wiggly tree? Sometimes the ones in the distance look like they're shaking a little bit. Hi guys. Wormpool? Oh no, Zorua. Okay, I don't need a Hisuian Zorua. I did it an earlier point just so I could get a shiny for a friend, but I've managed that and she has it, so... Ew, wait, they didn't have like... Okay, they didn't have berries either. At some point in time might have to go through and gather some more berries for some reason. That tree's not shaking. This tree's... Okay, this is just a bad day for shaking trees, apparently. They're all over in the all over in the cove, Jesus. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from going over there and checking. I just don't want to do it. Also gotta remember to check one of these trees up here because it shakes on occasion. Okay, none of these trees are shaking. Not a single one. That didn't work. Because you don't get Burmy up here in these. Noisy babies. I have no idea what they're spending so much time barking at. I mean, they're dogs, so you know they can bark all they want, but it's just one of those things. You're like, what are they barking at? Oh. And yet my background music is just the general Legends Arceus soundtrack. Nothing special going on here. Okay, seriously, not a single shaking tree this time. Were all the spawns taken up by, the shaking rocks, maybe? Oh, what are you being so mopey about? Oh, I do forget about the ones over here. I feel kind of bad. I say as if I've done more than one, reset of the area. Spill! Did I turn my sound on this back up? I did. I just wanted to make sure. You couldn't have given him just a little bit more jump? He totally could have made that. I have no idea where I am. Over here in the Weasel area? Yes, I am. Okay, then. That's what I get for not paying a bit of attention to where I'm going in this game. Sleep till... actually I'll sleep with my next reset. Sleep until morning. I have no idea what the dogs are whining about. Also, it's not too bright outside. I can undo my thing. Get some more light in here. It's been very... well, it was really bright out a couple days ago. But it's been actually kind of that nice, kind of cloudy the past day or two. Where, you know, you get sun, but you also get a bit of cloud cover, so you're not being, like, blinded every time you go outside. I hate that so much. I was complaining at Dad the other day, because I, took Stella for a walk and came home, and it was just warm enough out that me wearing sweatpants wasn't a good idea, and it's like it needs to get cold and stay cold, or at least be partially cloudy most of the time so I can stop sweating whenever I take my dog on a walk. Like, I'm ready for layers. I'm ready to live in my hoodie for like 3 months straight. So I apologize for I haven't been doing any more shorts, but it is the biggest pain in the butt to get Sword and Shield centered or whatever to do shiny encounter shorts for that. Like here with Legends, you stay literally in the center of the screen like the entire time. So whatever you're looking at is in the center of the screen. And just, you know, the way the encounters are in Sword and Shield, the Pokemon do not spawn in the center of the screen. See, listen to that cello. Shaking tree. Regular cherubi. Gotta get used to all the buttons again. Bye, cherubi. Go check out these trees. No, I feel like eventually, possibly before I get finished with this, I'm going to end up running into a Shalpa. And it's either going to be Lopunny, the Staravia here, Kricketune, or Babarrel. Yes, I want to run away. Oh. Are we just going to get all sorts of shaking trees this time? I would not complain. Big Kricketot. No shaking tree up there. Let's see, and I shouldn't forget the Mime Jr. that... Oh, a second Alpha Kricketot, huh. Shouldn't forget about the Mime Jr. that spawned over here. I might swing by the Grueling Cove as well, just because it's so close. Readjust my stomping grounds here. See here, any of these being wiggly over here. Yes. But I don't need a regular Burmy. I need a shiny one. Male or female, it doesn't matter, because I have one shiny Burmy already, so if by chance the second one I get is a male, I can always evolve the other one. Okay! My dad feeds the deer up at his camp. Actually, it's probably now more for his entertainment than anything, because he kills maybe 2 a year. But tomorrow deer season opens, so he's got to go get ready. to make me a big old list of Pokemon music. You know, I forgot to mention Snorlax in my list earlier. I'm honestly a little surprised I haven't found a Shalpa in this area yet. That all three of the ones I've found in this game have been in Coronet Islands. Go away, Luxray. I don't need you, my dude. I'm sorry. I have had so many shiny Shinx the first time I played this game. I had a ridiculous amount of shiny Shinx. And of course you can get Shinx shiny in Scarlet and Violet as well, so... Hopefully, when I do get my shiny over here, it will be it will actually be a Mime Jr. and not a Mr. Mime, because it turns out I don't need one. I went through the other day and was double checking my list of shinies. So I know there's always one or two I mess up on. And I'll have marked or I won't have marked. So I'm still thinking after I get like the rest of the Gen 4 Pokedex finished in a bit, I might go ahead and hatch a shiny Fiona. Just to get that one out of the way, because I see it kind of like Spiritomb. It's probably technically a legendary, but you can breed it, so I don't really see it as a legendary. It's just special. Let's see, there's Weasel. No shaking tree, no shaking tree. Not shaking. Must be more shaking rocks this time. Alright, around this way we go. I don't know why I was looking there. The Mime Jr. over here don't spawn there. Alright, I don't see a Mime Jr. over here. Let's check over here for shaking trees. For half a second, that beautiful fly looked like it was a different color. Alright, none of the trees are shaking over here. Hi, Rapidash. I don't know why, but there's something so weirdly delightful about just the sound Weird Ear's hooves make as it runs. Also, I have completely, totally, and more or less utterly failed at playing Pokemon Pocket. Like, I've opened a few card packs and stuff, but my game, the visuals for the game like to tweak out whenever I go to select a pack to open. I can still open them, but it's a pain in the butt, so I don't hop on it that often. I do have fun watching other people open packs and stuff. Kind of laugh and roll my eyes at the people who can, like, afford to open 1,000 packs. I don't know if even if I had, like, the extra money to do that, if I would. Of course, I'm not generally a huge in-game money spender for, like, the gacha games and stuff. And, like, even with Pokemon Go, I've spent maybe $20 in that game, and that was literally just buying Pokeballs so I could capture Meltan and get enough candies for a Melmetal. Guys, please stick Meltan and Melmetal in another game so we can evolve them. Or in a game we can evolve them in. I hate that we can stick him in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet and he's just one form. You can't evolve him. But it's him being a mythical or a legendary or whatever he's considered. I guess it makes sense. They can't make it easy on us. No shaking. This one up here doesn't look like... Oh, it is. Never mind. I stand corrected. Oh, it's your Chirim. I don't know why I get Cherubi and Chirim mixed together so often. This music is so good. I love that they stuck it in Scarlet and Violet when you're doing the Blood Moon Beast. Would it technically be called a mission? Event? Whichever way you want to word it, when you're helping Primia? I'm sorry, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. When you're helping Adaman's descendant get the picture she wanted. And she didn't end up doing it, the poor chick. Maybe she'll have more luck in the anime. I think I would like to see her get a good picture of the Ursaluna in the anime. Hopefully we'll get one more over here. Actually, I should probably sleep real fast, because they despawn for Drifloon, I think, at nighttime in this game. So even if I went over there, there wouldn't be any mining. Mime Jr. Where am I getting mining from? That's a completely different Pokemon in a completely different game. check out what's over here. See how many random shinies I can maybe possibly find today. Alpha Wormpool, regular Wormpools, regular Wormpools. It doesn't look like there's a Mime Jr. over here this time. Not shaking. Not shaking. I think there's that one. Oh, Alpha Combi. Nice. Alright, back over here we go. Stella's decided it's nap time, and I can't blame her a bit for it. She's snoozing at the head of my bed. Hi, James. How's your week been? Bottom of my foot itches. Good. I'm glad you've had a good week. I don't know why, but for half a second my brain's like, we spawned in the wrong camp. Aw, congratulations! I'm glad your friends were good with it. Most kids don't seem to mind nowadays unless their parents are really religious. And that's not saying anything against religious families, just some of them are mean about it. But good for you, I'm glad it went well. Okay. No shaky tree there, no shaky tree there. What over here? Nope. How's your shiny hunting been going? Oh, nice! Congratulations. I like Shiny Rowlet. He's a dapper little fellow. He looks very good in mint green. I managed my Shiny Galarian Yamask last Saturday. And then it took me like half an hour to get it to evolve. Mostly because I didn't want to have to do it later. Get it done and over with now. No shaking trees over here? Well then. Actually, that's not too surprising. It is really weird, right? Like I can get behind so much damage, you know, use a move so many times. I imagine that how to evolve it was probably in the Sword and Shield guidebook. And then, you know, Joe and everyone who run all the Pokemon websites will have had the information as well. But yeah, that is a really weird way to evolve a Pokemon. Another Alpha Abra. Like, I could see it needing to take so much damage and then evolving after, or you needing to go under that arch at like night or something and then evolving after. But it is very strange that they mixed those two necessities together. So have you figured out what you're gonna hunt next? Do you have anything in mind? Get over here and check these. Oh, nice. He's not too bad a hunt. The biggest downside for him is that his spawn rate is so low in the coastlands. But he's not too bad. When I hunted him and then I think I ended up doing Hisuian Arcanine because I had an outbreak. I got one just out in the wild by resetting the area, and then the other I got doing permutations in a massive mass outbreak that had a second round of spawns. But he's a nice shiny. I'm glad they kept him gold and just kind of changed the tint some. He looks nice. It's raining, so there's no Rapidash over there. I keep waiting for our next Hisuian Pokemon outbreak in Scarlet and Violet. I'm very curious to see which one they'll do next. I still kind of think they need to do all three Meowth variants. If only because that means I'd have 3 less Meowth to hunt. Alright, let's get to it. Where are all the little fellows? I can't technically call them all fellows because Mr. Mime and Mime Jr. and them do have a, I was gonna say an even gender ratio, but I don't actually think they do. Get up there, dude. We really need a female Mr. Mime variant. Ooh. Hopefully she'll recover really well, but yeah, that does suck. My dad has a aneurysm on his heart, which he's pretty good. He's pretty healthy. He had it checked out the other day, and you know the doctor's like, okay, you're still good. It hasn't grown, you know, but maybe a little bit. So. But yeah, that's never fun. We had a teacher in my high school who had cancer. And it was really sad when she passed. Oh, nice! Congratulations! Oh! Well, I guess it was only a matter of time. Chick, what was up with your shadow there for a moment? Where are you going? I almost want to catch it just because it's an alpha, but I also don't need it. I do actually have all the Wormadams as Shalpa Pokemon in my in home. Dude, I did evolve it. Collect the entire line shiny. Collect everything shiny. Well, everything within reason. There are some things you just can't get shiny. Sadly. I was looking up Pokemon that are shiny locked the other day. Just because, you know, I wanted to see what would be plausible for me to hunt and like what games. And I'm gonna have to restart Moon and, well, finish my niece's game of Sun in Pokemon so I can shiny hunt for 2 type Null. So I can evolve one for Savelli. So that's gonna be fun. Also, I gotta tell my dad's girlfriend's grandkid that they can't shiny hunt for Zapdos and Pokemon X and Y. So maybe I'll get my copy of Y back. Because I didn't realize they were shiny locked. Also, I don't know when we'll get this, but in Japan they're getting a set of mythical Pokemon. They're getting Deoxys, Keldeo, and Zarude? I think. But right now it's only a thing in Japan. Of course they did that before and then it came to the US and stuff later, so maybe we'll get lucky. Trees over here being shaky. Shaking trees. Doesn't look like it. Still no news on Legends CA, though Riddler Coup has made a post about here are your starters, and it's the Gen 6 starters, and it's like I'm fairly certain we were gonna get those starters either way, so. Because if it does anything like it did with Legends Arceus, we'll get the Gen 6 starters because, you know, it's Gen 6, the same way we got the Gen 4 starters in this game because it's Gen 4. Outbreaks. I should probably check and see if there's a Mime Jr. one at least. And see if any of these have berries. Oh, there is a Mime Jr. one. Okay. people do that. I think sometimes there's a big difference between the people who just want to get them up early and then they leave them off till like after Thanksgiving, and the people who put them up early and have them on for 2 months straight. But I could see people putting them up a bit early if you're in an area that gets like a lot of rain or snow or just kind of ick weather when it gets colder. Can I billy goat my way up this hill? Probably not. It's not too bad. It's a bit more just eating food and spending a day with your family. It's not too huge a thing in here anymore, like culturally. Like we do it, we have the Thanksgiving Day parade, but it gets overshadowed by Christmas. It gets squished between Christmas and Halloween. It's like there's not much, like, we don't really get like Thanksgiving movies. We do on occasion, but it's not as big a thing as Halloween or Christmas movies are. Excuse me? You little... But it's not too bad. Me and my dad have to figure out what we're doing this year. Because at the moment we don't know if we're staying home or if we're going to my sister's to eat, which is what we did last year, year before. Yeah, I mean, we have Thanksgiving movies. There's just not, it's not as often a theme. Because you kind of get the same theme with Christmas movies. Oh shoot, where did he go? Where did you go, George? Oh, you're Mr. Mime. I don't need a Mr. Mime. Alright. Get back up to base camp and I'm gonna sleep till morning. Yeah, we don't get a lot of snow either. I mean, we get it. We get 1 or 2 kind of big snows, and then we might get 1 or 2 dustings. Which is... yeah, that can have stuff to do with it too, if you're in a higher elevation. But, we don't get as much snow now as we used to when I was younger. Global warming. And I miss it. I miss, you know, October rolling around, and 2 weeks into October you have to wear a light jacket every day. Yeah, we got that a little bit this year, actually. It's not quite fall weather, but it's cooler than it was like last year and the year before. But usually we'd get our first like light snow in December, maybe a really light one in November. But it's nice. I like snow for a couple of days. But I don't really like go out and play in it anymore. I just want it to look pretty and then melt. melt and then like dry up all within a day because I don't like having to slog through the bog to go feed. I have a friend who lives in Ohio, and they'll get their first snow sometime this month, probably. The thing for primary is kindergarten, like kindergarten or first grade or something like that. But we used to build like little snow fortresses and you know, snowmen and whatnot. So of course they were the last things to melt. I don't know if you guys had berries, did you? No, just second rounds. Okay. It was so funny though because you could tell when we'd gotten like the buckets out and used them to make like building blocks, kind of. Because there'd just be this big old pile of snow in the yard after everything had melted, and it'd be there for like a week. More than anything though, we probably sledded more than we did snowmen and stuff, because the house I lived in when I was younger, we had a nice big hill that was good for sledding. It was always sad though, because we could get snow, but we would never get snow on Christmas. I wanted a snowy Christmas so bad when I was little. The closest we ever got was like maybe like an inch a couple days before, and then when Christmas rolled around, 95% of it had melted. Of course, to be fair, we wouldn't get it for Christmas, but we would always get it a couple days after we returned to school. We'd be back in school for like a week, and then we'd have like 2 weeks off because we'd get a bunch of snow more or less all at once. I think that was a little bit overkill. It is very nice. Sounds like a good time. I always played with my brothers and sisters. Well, a little bit. They were all a good bit older than me, so you know, they'd humor me for a couple of hours and we'd always go sledding, but generally in the end I just ended up playing outside by myself, or I'd end up here actually where we live now, because this is my grandma's house, and I'd end up playing with my cousins. It was always lots of fun. I think the last time I played in the snow, my niece threw a snowball at me and my hat had ridden up. And she hit me in the ear, so I spent like 5 or 6 minutes trying to get frickin' snow out of my ear. Yep. Griping at my niece to make sure you, when you're chucking a snowball at someone, that you're not gonna get it in like their ears or their eyes or something, honey. It's like, that hurts. Okay, none of these over here are shaking either. Whee! Some of my favorite areas in like video games and stuff have the snowy aesthetic. Very big fan of snow. Maybe I'll hop into Animal Crossing for a few days after I'm finished with my hunting here. mean, it's not snowy time yet in that game, and my island is kind of more fall themed. Oh, I fought a... Oh, that's right, I caught Mime Jr. I forgot about that. Oh, nice. We did get the update for the Switch. So I played a little bit on the Meadowland farm on my Switch. It's been fun. Of course, I'm not as far along in it as I am with my one on my computer. Fall's always nice in Stardew Valley as well. Or winter. I mean, you do have the powder melon crop now, but that's not such a big thing that you have to devote a ton of time to it. I always used winter as my redecorating time in Stardew Valley. Because you're generally just like gathering materials and stuff more in winter than you are in the other seasons. And because you generally don't have very many crops, it's just a good time to do it all. Actually, I got a couple farming games I need to finish. Still have some stuff in Roots Apache to do, and I'm a year into Sunhaven, and I haven't completed the main story, like, at all. I've been too busy gardening and, like, doing the mine and stuff because they let me set my daytime length to 40 minutes at a time. And they don't pressure you to continue the main story. You get to a certain point, and then afterwards it's like, do this at your leisure, and my leisure's the first year in, just about. Actually, that's almost one of those ones that if I wanted to play it again, it'd probably almost be easier for me to restart, because it's been a while since I've played it. Let's see if this Lapunny is shiny or not. Oh. Bye, Lapunny. Alright, no shaking trees over here. And if there are, they're cone bee. Because I have a friend the other day who was talking about wanting to start up a new Minecraft server and do like a big magic and farming mod collection. Play some Animal Crossing, go for it. I'm kind of hoping that we might manage to do that sometime soon. Because I do like a big farm on Minecraft. I wish I could go back and show you guys a couple of the farms I've had on different servers. Sadly, I cannot, but it's okay. I know they're doing the Pocket Camp, which is a mobile game. They're making it viable. where you can get like all the stuff if you just want to pay $10 or so for it. But there's a very good chance that with the next version of the Switch, we will probably get an Animal Crossing game. Now, whether or not we'll get it in the first year or not, there's probably no way to tell. I don't know, hopefully if they do an Animal Crossing for the Switch too, they will keep doing updates and stuff longer. They really dropped the ball on New Horizons, because I mean, the best way to keep people interested in playing is to keep giving a game updates. Like, they wouldn't even all have to be free updates. Just every once in a while, you know, give us some new content. And then anything big or super huge, like Happy Home Paradise, make us pay for it. I don't mind paying for DLC for a game if I'm gonna actually sit there and play it for another 40 or 50 hours. I mean, I got a couple hundred hours of extra gameplay for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. It is. Of course, that also has to do with when it came out, because it did come out in 2020 when more or less right as COVID hit. Like, literally the week things started shutting down here in the US was the week Animal Crossing came out. Because I played, it's about 3 or 4 hours the evening it dropped. So what was it, the 20th? So I played to about 2 o'clock in the morning and then went to bed and had gotten up and gotten dressed and was going out to feed the outside dogs. And my boss called my dad because they were friends. They still are friends. I shouldn't say were. To let him know that I didn't need to work because they were having to close down. So, like, quite literally the day it came out, I didn't have to work anymore for like the next 2 or 3 months. So part of that is just super, super good timing. What you got for me, Munchlax? Ooh, I do need bear. Ooh, okay. So it'd be easier to just make the big loop, I think. So I do need some more berries. But I did have a lot of fun with it. I think I put like 600 hours into it. And then every once in a while I go back and I'll play it for a few days. Or I played it for about an extra month and a half when we got news of the update. Just getting ready for like the new plants and stuff. Shifting my island around and making space to make me a little farm and whatnot. Anything over here? Nope. That tree doesn't shake very often. Oh, well, that one's shaking. Okay, let's catch the Zubat real fast. still. Oh, come on. You look to be about my last one here. Alright, there we go. Check this tree. But I played it pretty steadily up until about probably winter sometime. That's about when I started getting tired of it. You know, just losing general interest. But I'd hop back on every once in a while and play for a little bit more. It's a fun game. Now part of me that kind of doesn't want to play because every time I try to do stuff, I end up erasing paths. And I have so many dang pathways on my island. How many things did... Okay, 20. Nice. That was probably about 10... See, I wouldn't surprise me if I ended up maybe around 30 or so berries after this. Yeah. I can remember the annoyance of getting your island and stuff put together and whatnot. Okay, am I heading for the hill or am I heading for... Okay, I'm heading for up the hill. It can get pretty messy if you left in like the middle of rearranging and whatnot. So I can remember rearranging like the homes and stuff on my island and having like every single one of them on the dang beach as I moved them day by day. Dude, where are you going? I know you ain't seen me. That might make it. Yeah, it is a game that requires an okay bit of patience, even if you date skip. How you didn't know I was there, dude? Dude, where are you going? There we go. How'd I do? 29? Okay, that's not too bad. And then I have the Stantler over here. It can be an endless loop. Yeah, I know that annoyance. I have an island that is mostly deer and a couple of wolves. And I have one one islander that is a cat? Yeah, I think my one odd islander is a cat because I ran out of tickets before I could find a deer or wolf I wanted. Ooh, I need to make me some more jet balls. Dude, I know you ain't seeing me from over there. No. But I've seen it. Isn't it that this? No, I don't think that's a Stardew Valley knockoff. Or maybe it is? I know there is a zoo game that, like, seemed to take very heavily from the Stardew Valley aesthetic. But I don't remember if it was called Planet Zoo or not. Okay. Now the Zubat aren't there, I might make one quick run around to check and check the Mime Jr. that might have respawned. I'll look into it later if I don't forget. I just remember there being a zoo game that I saw a preview for a couple years ago, and like the trees and stuff had been like legit taken from Stardew Valley. I think they changed it as time went on. I don't know if they were using them as placeholders or something, but yeah. I can remember playing like Zoo Tycoon and stuff when I was younger, or at least a demo version of it, and letting the lions and tigers out of their cage so they could eat people. Yeah, that's generally what I do with most games, unless it's something like Pokemon that almost never goes on sale, is I wait for it to go on sale for at least a little bit. That's how I ended up with Cult of the Lamb, and like, did I get? No, I bought Tiny Grove at full price. I do that with most of my games. I've done it with Nexamon. I did it with the Slime Rancher games, Roots of Pacha. I did it with Stardew Valley as well. When I bought Stardew Valley on my Switch for the first time, it was $13 or $14, or maybe 10 or something. I just remember there was a discount for it. But yeah, I do try and get games on sale. It's, you know, no offense to the creators. If I had the extra income, I would totally buy your game at full price. But I don't always have the extra money. Run, my boy, run like the wind. But yeah, holidays are a good time to find games and stuff on sale. Cause like generally when I go looking, it's around Thanksgiving, Christmas, sometimes Easter. Then usually like June or July, there might be a bunch on sale. Some of them do Halloween sales. Yeah, I have a nice little list of like 10 or 15 games or so, you know, that I would like to get eventually. It just, you know, depends on how much I have in my extra I have to spend. And, you know, if anything else is coming out around the same time. Thought that was just one giant, like, Beautifly or Motham. I didn't realize they were two separate Pokemon there for a moment. I bought an entirety of one stream card in my life. I've bought plenty of Nintendo and like PlayStation cards, but Steam cards I've only bought one of, and I'm so used to them being peel the thing off now that I had a dumb moment and peeled it off and pulled like half the code off the back of the card because I didn't realize you actually needed to scratch it. That was kind of funny. It took me like 5 minutes in turning the flashlight on my phone on to get the strip placed back over the numbers so I could see it well enough to redeem the card. Let's see. Oh, I do need to get some more jet balls. $20 works for now. Because I'll probably be catching anything in a Ultra Ball or a Gigaton Ball. Oh wait, did this, let's see. Yeah, this completed some of the daylight hour requirements for the catches. Which I always figured the Zubat daylight hour requirement was more you battled one like a minute or two before the sun came up and then waited for daytime to take over. Seeing how I have all those berries, let's save real fast. Sleep until morning. Quit that. There we go. No, it's not Halloween anymore. I should probably change my character out of their Spiritomb shirt. Oh no, wait, that is the Hisuian Typhlosion shirt. Never mind. Get rid of this marker because we don't need it. There we go. I didn't count the last one. I think that was 10. Alright. Give me some shaken trees. Shaken, not stirred, please. None of these are shaking. Hopefully that means we'll get a couple wormhole trees. A couple of Burmy trees at least. Dang. Might have to reach for a blanket. It got cool in here. Of course, it's not too surprising. The high for today is only like 62. I came home and put shorts on because I was hot after walking Stella. So I got me a Teddy Ursa Squishmallow the other day because they were like $10 at Walmart. And it's so nice, I sleep with it. He's very good for like just kind of having something to hold on to, because I curl my fingers sometimes when I sleep. So I like tuck him into my arm and then I can wrap my fingers around like one of his ears. Seeing how my cat don't sleep with me no more. He's taken to sleeping in Stella's bed or in the living room on top of his cat tree. He's put more sleep into the cat tree than he has the little cat bed I got him for in the bedroom. He's laying in Stella's bed on his back with his feet sticking up in the air. If I could move my camera to show you guys, I would, but there's no possible way it's gonna reach that far. Little goofball. Alright, let's see. Whew, any fellows over here? Any fellows over there? I don't know, we can't tell yet. Any trees go shaky shaky over here? Nope. Ain't it funny how that works sometimes? You'll get every other tree, it seems like, in an area shaking, but then on occasion you won't get one of them. Of course, I imagine that's, I feel like shaking trees and the shaking rocks are probably on the same thing. So when you don't get any shaking trees, like, probably most of your rocks are twitching. Whew! Excuse me. I don't know why I get off of him. I technically don't have to. I do want that blanket though. I sadly can't reach it without taking off my headset. Alright, much better. Having a laugh at my cat being dumb and cute in the dog bed. I say it's a dog bed. It's a big basket with a bunch of blankets and pillows in it. But I don't blame him for curling up in it. He fits very well in the indent. Stella kind of likes to dig into it for herself. And considering how much I like cocooning myself in blankets and stuff when I can, I don't blame him a bit. you gonna sparkle? Nope. I am fairly convinced I will actually get a shiny Burmy, probably before I get a shiny Wormadam. And these hunts will probably be ones I continue at least a little bit off stream. The hunt I plan on doing for Shalpa Ursaring though, so I can evolve it into an Ursaluna, however, will all be on stream, so. Also, have you guys seen the event in December where we're getting shiny Rayquaza in raids in Scarlet and Violet? I highly doubt we're gonna be able to catch it. But it should be interesting to see how they do it. the shiny Rayquaza raids, yeah. Me and my friends will be doing it too, but we don't know yet if we'll be able to catch it or not. If it'll be like the Mewtwo. Wait, could we catch the Mewtwo? Yeah, we could catch the Mewtwo. Because it might actually be a tie-in with the anime, like them doing the mystery gift for the main character starters. So we just have to wait and see. That'll be end of this month? Next month? I have it down in my events thing in one of the my Discords. I say that like I have a ton. I have two. I have the one I share with a bunch of friends, and then the one I'm building for 500 followers on here. But it will be interesting to see, you know, what the thing is. If we have to defeat so many of them in order to earn a shiny Rayquaza for ourselves, or if we get to catch one of this one. It will be interesting. Because we have one starter left unless they do the Paldean ones. And that's just Torterra. So I do imagine they're probably going to rerun a handful of the starter raid events after they finish with them. Because I imagine there's still a lot of people who missed out on like Cinderace and a bunch of the earlier ones, Greninja. I want to say Inteleon, but I don't remember when Inteleon's thing was. Okay, no my Junior over here, at least none that are shiny. I'm a little surprised I haven't found like a shiny Bidoof or something yet. Whereas between that and seeing what the next possibly mythical Pokemon they do for finishing the in-game Pokedexes will be interesting. Because there's a part of me that says the next shiny legendary for home will be instead of doing a shiny Arceus for Legends Arceus, that they would do a shiny Enamorus maybe. Which, you know, either one I'm fine with. I kind of prefer them maybe giving a shiny Enamorus, because I can shiny hunt Arceus in Brilliant Diamond. I just have to restart my game. Or buy Shining Pearl. And then, you know, Landorus, Tornadus, and Thunderous you can shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. I don't remember if you can shiny hunt them in Black and White and Black and White too. Because I remember the two main dragons being shiny locked at least, but I don't remember if any of the others were. Okay, Shinx and... That's gotta be some sort of irony, right? Both Shinx and Luxio having outbreaks with berries. Wrong one. Also wrong one. I should probably pin a marker on this just so I kind of remember it's there. So I'll be doing it for the berries. I swear to God, if I get a shiny Shinx out of this, like, I know there's no guarantee I will, but I have a feeling that if I was gonna get a shiny out of any outbreak I'm doing to get berries, it would be Shinx or Luxio. Just because I don't need any more of them. Hi, Snorlax. Hi, Snorlax. I do wish I knew where to get one of those 3DS, 2DS, you know, whatever things that would let you more or less do a capture card on your streams with it. I guess I could probably ask Shiny Catherine. She'd probably share. Because I know she ordered one. Of course, I also doubt I have the money for one right now, so it doesn't much matter. Keep forgetting I run with B in this game. Hello, fellows. Eventually, one of you guys is going to be shiny for me. That might be sometime this evening. I see a lot more Mime Jr. than I do Wormadam, Burmy, Cherubi, Cherubi. I know it doesn't show a sign of stop. Jesus. A sign of stopping. I about said a shine of shopping. I haven't had any trouble with S's like this in years. Good lord. Oh my god! It was a joke! I was joking! Guys, what the heck? I'm gonna. Too far away. Frickin' shiny Shinx. It couldn't have been anything else shiny. It had to be a Shinx. No, that's fine. That just means it ends up tossed in put in the GTS later for, you know, for someone else to get. And if there's a shiny Luxio over here, I'm just quitting for the day, or I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket. Or a scratch off or something. If my predictive powers have grown that great. I don't imagine they have. I mean, you can sit there and predict getting a shiny, you know, as many times as you want. Eventually you're gonna be right. I just thought it was funny that I was right this time. Thank you, Abra. Oh! Yeah, I don't need to be caught between that. Alright, let's check out this Burmy. Probably gonna catch these Luxio, go up the hill and sleep so it's morning time. And all the daytime spawns are out. Get up this hill, my dude. I don't know why, but I want to call this weirder, like Copernicus, so bad for some reason. I don't even know where I'm getting the name Copernicus from. Okay, seriously, dude. Oh, I love the Luxray out over there in the back. Dude, chill. You have alerted the entire pride. You suck. And I can't see. How many did I? Oh, okay, 26. That's not too bad. That's at least the berries I used to check these out earned back. Oh. Can I get you? Yeah, for some reason you guys are easier to catch if I'm just running circles around you. Oh! Of course they did! 'Cause I forgot, you know, that's Luxray's favorite thing in the world to do, is do a frickin' thunder wave? You get in the dang ball. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Go up the hill and sleep. At least I didn't get a second shiny. Still can't believe that. I want daylight spawns back, please and thank you. Kind of funny that my first shiny in the entire stream so far is shiny Shinx, which was my first shiny in this in this playthrough, other than, you know, the shiny Ponyta. Hi, Chadots. Just running around all willy-nilly. Ignore me, guys. I gotta go check some trees. Nope. Nope. I was noping to the Heracross being shiny, not to any tree that might have been over there. Alright, let's go turn this stuff into Lavington. So we can ooh and ah over my Pokemon for a couple of minutes. You wonder if he ever gets tired of, like, examining the same Pokemon over and over again. When you have one of those stints of time where you bring him, like, 75 of one Pokemon, and it's like, you ever think he looks at him and goes, or, you know, whatever his equivalent of a groan would be. Shinx, you can just stay in the box with all the others. I'll move you later. Need to go back to the village. I need some more jet balls. Let's see, I still have 169 of those, so I'm good there. Go visit the blacksmith. Need some crafting materials. Stuff any of those. Let's see what that'll get me. 500 will work. Go ahead and get some more Ultra Balls while I'm at it. Oh right, I took Gigaton Balls out of my thing. Because I wasn't using them as much. Now that we have those, let's save real fast. Just in case my game has a hiccup. Ooh, Dustox. Alright. Let's go. Hop over here. Tree isn't shaking, neither's the one over there. The one up here isn't. Love how we always get at least a few seconds before they realize we're here. Shiny fella over here. No Wormadam trees this time, which isn't too odd, really. Hello. How's your day been, King? No shaky trees here. Mine's not been too bad. Not really. It has been pretty good. I got a shiny Chinks a few minutes ago. Which isn't anything I need, but there's still nothing wrong with getting a shiny. It's always kind of nice, even if it's one you've gotten several times before. Let's see. Not shaking. That one doesn't seem to be shaking either. I get one or two over here. And now I have a shiny Weasel. I did not even wait for that confirmation jingle. I was just zooming. Watch, this will be one of the... Now it's the start of one of those runs where I'll get, like, a random shiny I have 2 or 3 of every time I come through here. Which that happens on occasion. More often than not, I seem to collect Bidoof. Like, what was it? Bidoof, Shinx, and Kricketot? Seem to be some of my more common ones. Trees. This music is wanting to make me listen to the Final Fantasy X score. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot there was an outbreak over here. What even is it? Oh, Dustox. Yes, you do. Once you beat the game, Professor Lavington, and go talk to Lavington, he will give you the 2 in his lab. And then you can also find them in space-time distortions after you beat the main game. So they're post-game Pokemon. Or if you have a Pokemon Home account, you can trade them in from, like, Scarlet and Violet. Or, you know, any other games where you can get them. Yes, you need to battle Volo to beat the game, to get the shiny charm. Because Volo... Oh wait, I gotta talk to Lavington. Because Volo, unlocks an extra Pokemon or 2 that you'll need to get all Pokemon so you can go fight Arceus. I didn't mean to hit that, but that's fine. No problem. No, I don't need to nap. I just want to see my Pokemon so I can move the shinies over. Stick these guys with all my extras. Let's see. Nice. Good job. I have so many Staravia. Usually I have a ton of Starlies, but so many Staravia. Of course, I can't say anything. There's 4 Wormhole right there, but... It's 6 Bidoof. Good lord. Purple Wurmple is very nice. I'm a little sad they didn't keep the colors as bright for the final evolutions. Like, Shiny Beautifly and Dustox are pretty good, but could you imagine if they'd have done Shiny Beautifly in brighter tones? That looked really nice. But I'd have done Beautifly in brighter colors, and then done Dustox in like, I want to say kind of duller colors, but kind of more nighttime shadish colors. But of course, they made the shinies for these years ago. They're not going to adjust them for Legends Arceus. Shaky tree, shaky, shaky. Okay, fine, no shaky, shaky. One of my favorite things to do a long time ago was recoloring Pokemon sprites to just make them whatever color I wanted. Can't do that now though. Now it's too sophisticated. Also, when I say color, I mean in like MS Paint. Because then you used to be able to enlarge the pictures of Pokemon from like the games. And it was just all pixels. It wasn't a bazillion and one pixels. It was just like a bunch of bigger, easier to differentiate pixels. Do 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 do. Show me the shiny Lopunny. I don't need a shiny Lopunny. I have an alpha and a regular one. I just kind of have a feeling that if I find a shiny alpha here, that it's going to end up being Lopunny. And I mean, it could be, you know, 2 or 3 different ones, but for whatever reason, my brain's like, it's going to be Lopunny that you find shiny. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. At least I can't really mock any of the Pokemon in this game. What I was doing last week with a Galarian Yamask, every time it spawned in and made its little cry, I was mimicking it back to him. My friend was like, stop mocking the Yamask, and it's like I can't help it. It's like meowing or barking back at your animals. Like, apparently this thing in my brain has become baby, so it must be lovingly mocked. Which, if you consider things in the Pokemon perspective and like anime wise and stuff where they say their names, it's probably not a good thing to do. Could you imagine like just kind of lovingly mocking a Pikachu, saying, you know, mimicking what it's saying to you, and you end up like insulting it because your tone is wrong and you end up like thunder shocked or something? That'd be lovely. So I guess if you know, you're gently mocking it and you don't mean it, they'd probably will sense that. It's like stepping on your animal's tail, you know, after the shock of it happening and you standing there, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and, you know, them getting over the 15 seconds of betrayal from it, they usually come back to you and end up wanting Love Dawn. Alright, no Mime Jr. over there. Check these trees. Probably something like the the short cartoon the Chinese company did last year, where it's like a bunch of people going home for Chinese New Year's. When the Lucario decks its trainer and you can tell it feels bad because it was an accident. And then he's sheepish later when this trainer's mom sees the bruise. Get out of here. I don't need you. Go away. I think she needed a nap. My Pooch is on the bed on one side of me, and my cat is in the dog bed behind me. Sadly, I can't angle my camera so you guys can see him. But he is there. Which I'll take instead of him pestering me. Or trying to, like, end up trying to crawl behind the TV monitors or something. Lord knows he's done that before. I have a dual monitor setup. One is a actual monitor and one's a TV. So I have a little stand. It's got about much space underneath it. When I'm not streaming or playing games, this is where I put my controller. My cat decided one day he definitely needed underneath it, and he wasn't gonna take no for an answer. But like, no, you don't need underneath here. Like, you can move me, Mom, but I'm going right back underneath it in a minute. Stinky man. You stinky boy. He doesn't actually stink, but... My dad will come home from being anywhere. He can go outside for 10 minutes and come back inside and, I forgot to check Pokemon. But he'll go outside, be outside for 10 minutes and come in, and the cat thinks he needs treats. Because Dad's a pushover 90% of the time. And it's like, you bought this on yourself. Of course, Stella comes inside from going outside and she thinks she needs treats too. Yeah, you want to guess who started that one as well? Because it wasn't me. We're breaking her of that habit a little bit at a time, though. You big old sad eyes, but my treat. No, you had a treat earlier the last time you came in. You can go this time without one. Sulks for a minute and a half and goes and lays down. Oh, she's still a horrible beggar. Because we are totally a family that gives table scraps. Not like a ton of table scraps, but she'll get a fry here, a chip there, a last little bit of a sandwich or something, you know, so long as it's not got something on it we know is bad for her. So she sits there and watches you with the big eyes. Ridiculous thing. Oh, shaky tree. I don't know if they just made me drowsy or my Pokemon drowsy. Bye, Romadam. Don't need you. Don't need him. That weirded me out for half a second. Of course, the funny thing is the cat has learned from Stella to beg around mealtime. And every once in a while, you know, a little piece of chicken or fish or maybe a small piece of bread or something. You know, nothing huge. But he's so picky. You can put something down for him and he doesn't eat it. I think it's just he learned it from Stella and he wants to feel included. But it's so funny because I'll hear, "Cat!" Like, you don't need a treat. It's like, you're the one who got him started on it. I warned you. It's like he gets treats from me once in the morning. And maybe on a rare occasion, you know, a little later in the day or something if I forget that morning. But it's like generally he gets treats from me once a day. And he remembers, because if I get up to go to the bathroom in the morning, he's there ready for his treats. Okay, not shaking. That one's not shaking. I don't think this one ever shakes. I'm not gonna lie, for a minute I forgot there were mass outbreaks going and I just thought it was rainy. Still gotta check over here real fast. No sparkly noises there. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I'm gonna get any shaking trees here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go get these berries. Shaking trees means there's a Pokemon in them. Generally Burmy or Wormadam, but on occasion Apom, Combee, Chirim or Cherubi. Heracross. Heracross is another one that can show up in shaking trees. Am I gonna be followed? No. Thank God. Wait, I'm only over here doing these for berries. I ain't gotta be stealthy about it. I have jet balls, and I don't much care using them on like Wormhole because they're so close to the ground it can be a pain in the butt to get them. I know I didn't finish that outbreak, but I don't want to go look for whichever one I missed. And I was literally only just doing it for the agave berries. Hi, Happini. Oh. I forgot about this side quest. Yeah, I know I can buy the stuff to make them. You can buy wing balls later. Okay, good. I can just leave. But throwing them up close at smaller Pokemon is just a pain in the butt. And I don't exactly need any of the Wurmple line. Like I said, I was just doing it to get some more of the agave berries. See, watch, this tree will be a Combi. And I bought some stuff earlier to make more jet balls, so I'm good on those for a bit. Could you imagine if they had given us a flying update for this game like they did Koraidon and Miraidon and Scarlet and Violet? Am I going to be able to make it to the camp without having to fight this? Oh, nice. I am. That'd have been cool, but I don't think we were ready as a collective fandom for that yet. Let's see, I need to talk to Lavington because I did catch some Wurmple. Also, I know I'm behind in keeping track of how many times I've reset this area. But I'm always losing track and forgetting to count and whatnot, so it's no big deal. Oh! Look, a Mime Jr. outbreak. Think this increases my odds of getting a shiny to like 1 in 200? Okay, that's at the end of the thing. I shouldn't need to mark it. Because I don't mean I'm going to get him, but the outbreaks and then the mass outbreaks both have their own special shiny odds. Set apart from the shiny odds you get regularly and then the shiny odds you get when you have the shiny charm. If I just got Mime Jr. today, that'd be fine. I mean, you are not a Mime Jr. I'll take you either way, though. He didn't catch! Ooh, shiny cats today. You know, I can't remember if that's the first shiny Luxray I've encountered in this game. Possibly. I think most of my other encounters have been Shinx and Luxio. But it's not too weird, considering I've had times where I've encountered like 3 or 4 Bidoof in a row. Gonna save just in case. Hi, Mr. Mime. Oh, okay, there we go. There they are. Hi, Mr. Mime. This is very noble, Mr. Mime, but there's no reason for you to be standing here protecting the babies. Get in the ball. Just because otherwise I feel like it's gonna end up being a pain in my butt. Don't do it! Oh, okay. I thought for a second he was probably gonna end up like running into the water like they do on occasion, but apparently not. I've probably spawned in all the ones I'm gonna spawn. So I'm probably not getting a shiny out of this badge. I can probably stop catching, but heckin' for a penny and per pound. Which I'm just now realizing that saying is probably from like Britain or England or somewhere, because it'd make more sense that way. Pound being their equivalent for like $1. No shiny lady. Can't really say lady. The plenty are fairly evenly split between male and female, but we're gonna call her a lady until proven otherwise. I think I can get rid of that marker. Darkness. I should start mocking the alpha cricketoon when I walk by him. What is up with the alpha abras? I swear I've had 7 or 8 alpha abras today. Like, yeah, I completed the Pokedex entries for him because I needed a shiny Alakazam, but on occasion I almost wonder if doing that doesn't boost their alpha odds just a smidge, it seems like. So King, are you shiny hunting anything specific right now? James, if he's still here, is shiny hunting a not a Galarian Growlithe, a Hisuian Growlithe. Psyduck? Nice. Psyduck's got a nice shiny. Golduck's isn't as good. I would have really loved it if they'd have reversed colors on those two, but they didn't. They just made them a different shade of blue, which is kind of sad. No, you're fine. I was just curious. Lurk all you want, James. Ain't no skin off my teeth. I don't mind my lurkers a bit. That's not a bad little line of shinies at all. My first shiny in this game was a Shinx, and then when I played this the first time, because I restarted to make distortion hunting for alpha fossil Pokemon easier. My first shiny the first time I played through, other than the guaranteed Ponyta, was a Starly. And it made me so mad though, because I already had a shiny Staraptor from Platinum, I think. Like, there's nothing wrong with Starly. I just wanted something different to be my first, you know, wild encounter Pokemon, but it was a Starly. Of course, that was also before I started doing a shiny living dex, so. Yeah! The random Pokemon I caught because they were in the way. Oh! Snap, crackle, pop. Sound like a thing at Rice Krispies. Ooh. Rice Krispies treats kind of sound good. I might have to, look into buying some. I don't want to fight with melted marshmallows to make some. Let's see. How am I doing item-wise? Let's dump a few things in my chest here. Gonna move 10 of these into storage. 157, not too bad. But barrel! Need to rewatch Bidoof's Last Stand. That's such a fun little cartoon. Ooh. I need to do that later. I have edited and added my B-Sky, a link to my B-Sky account in most of my social stuff now, but I haven't done it here on Twitch yet, so I'll have to do that after stream. Add it to my links. Someone here? If there is, it was Papa. He was waiting the entire time. Oh, okay, that sound might have just been in the music. I was very confused there for a moment. Nope, that's Papa. Papa's home. Not shaking. This one's not shaking. Oh! That you did! No shiny boys down here. No shaking tree here. I see your message. I'll read it in just a second. No shaking tree there. For Ursaring, to evolve Ursaring into Ursaluna, you need a peat block, which is an item you can find using the Ride Ursaluna in the mire, or you can get them from the Ginter Guild dude who's sitting down. He'll have peat blocks on occasion. Then you need to use it on an Ursaring on the night of a full moon. Neither of those were shaking, were they? I know that one wasn't, but I wasn't quite paying attention for the other one. No, okay. It can take a bit of time to find a peat block. I've had times when it took me about 2 hours and other times where it's taken me about 5 minutes. If you go to... Hold on, I'll show you where. If you go to the second camp... In game, honey. How's your game gonna know if it's a full moon in real life? Nice. In game. Cause your game don't know if it's a full moon outside. But you evolve it on the night of a full moon. Bye, James. Have a good evening. Yeah, but your Switch still ain't gonna know what the lunar cycle is, especially considering you can date skip. That is not one thing Nintendo intended it to keep up with. Let me turn this blanket long ways so it covers more. Here we go. I mean, to be fair, your phone doesn't know the weather unless it's connected to Wi-Fi or mobile data. So while it might be smart, it is not that smart. Thankfully. I, for one, will accept our AI overlords when the time comes, but until that time comes, they're not quite smart enough to know to know if it's a full moon or not outside. Your phone auto changes the time based on the towers around you. That is an automatic thing. It will do it if you cross time zones in a state. That is based off the phone towers near you, not on being connected to the internet. If you turned your Wi-Fi and mobile data off and got on like your phone's weather app, you wouldn't get any news from it because it wouldn't have a way of knowing the weather. Yep. Because even before we had smartphones and it was just, you know, the regular old cell phones, if you cross a state line or you know, daylight savings hit, your phone still changed time. That is based on the towers. That is just a regular signal thing based on your location and not on the Wi-Fi or phone data. Excuse me. So I probably do like 20 of these by now. It's no problem. If it makes you feel any better, my stepmom didn't realize we had seasons because the earth tilts back and forth throughout the year. Just one of those things you probably never think to ask anybody or think to look up. until you have reason to. Ooh, a Cheerum outbreak. Yes. Let's see if I can get lucky. Well, one thing's for sure, my fingers sure aren't getting any smarter. See, that should be, yep, over here, where it always is. So I'm just going to do my regular circle around. And we'll get to the outbreak in a minute. Maybe 2 minutes. It depends on how many trees are shaking in between here and there. Shaking trees. Not yet, at least. Excuse me, Kadabra. Not one there. Not one there. Not one there. Nothing over there. No shiny boy there. All my shaking trees been taken over by shaking rocks again. It looked like it's a possibility. Here's the punny. Let's go check out this outbreak. If I can't have a Mine Junior today, I would totally settle for a shiny Cherubi. Cherim? I can never remember which form is which. I'm sorry. Hi, Baneri. Close enough to snipe any of them? Well, maybe. Okay, not quite. I made it mad. I hate that there's no grass cover over here. Forward a smidge. Not doing too bad though, not really. Oh, I stand corrected. That's probably not close enough. Or far enough for them to not notice. You need an item called a link cable. You can get it in Distortions, and that will let you evolve Haunter, Kadabra, Machoke, and Grappler. Oops. Oops. Okay, I think this is probably the last one. Nope, almost the last one. But you can also get the link cable from the little trade thing in town. For getting merit points for collecting satchels. Yep, no problem. I can't always promise I'm gonna know everything off the top of my head, but if I don't, we'll look it up. Lord knows I've had to do it before. Shaking trees. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Abras. Oh, there we go. There's one. If you encounter a shiny Pokemon from a tree or a shaking stone, when you attack the tree or the stone and the Pokemon first appears, it will do the shiny noise. And then about 5 seconds later, you'll get the shiny noise again because you'll have entered battle with it. Oh, I forgot these ones shook. Alright, let's go nap real fast so the sun will come back out. Until morning, please. Whee! That's how you die in this game. You get overconfident on Weird Ear and jump off a cliff face and expect it to save you. Never was able to find that compilation again. So many people getting Weird Ear and just running off the ledge of a cliff, and maybe, I don't know if they technically passed out in game or if it just, I know it booted them back to camp. So I guess that probably counts as a death. Congratulations. But any Pokemon in this game that would evolve by trade, or, you know, trade while holding an item, you can literally use the item like it's an evolution stone. So for like Porygon 2, you literally just use an upgrade on Porygon, and then a dubious disc to get Porygon Z. Same goes for like Dusk Noir. I can't remember any of the other ones that evolved by trade in this game. Same goes for Dusk Noir at least. Magmortar and Electivire as well. There we go. I knew I was forgetting a couple. Yeah. Well, to be fair, you need everything for the deck, so... game's loading. There we go. Sorry, Cyan. Get back in the ball, honey. Uh-oh. Aunt Caroline's here. We got a visitor. It's my aunt. Probably coming to ask you about my dad doing some plumbing and stuff. Stella! Honey, hush! I can't say she knows Aunt Caroline because she doesn't stop by the house often, but... My noisy girl. Which is honestly about... Well, she's protective, but her main job more than anything is to be noisy. There's not anybody we don't know who pulls up in this driveway without us knowing about it unless she is just dead asleep. And of course, as soon as someone knocks on the door, she's barking either way, so it don't much matter. She is a beagle, actually. She is 8 or 9 years old. Had her since she was an itty bitty little thing. She could fit in the palm of my hand just about. I thought that tree was shaking for a moment. Here, hold on. I have a picture. I don't know what my current image is. Oh, yep, there we go. That's my girl, right there. In her bed. Yep, generally. She usually snoozes and naps in the afternoon. She was all nice and snuggled up that day. I had to get a picture of her. Did she wake you up, Bubba? You ain't laying on your back with your feet in the air no more. Let's see. The tree's not shaking. I don't need that. We don't have an outbreak over there anymore. She's a good girl. She's my snuggle buddy when it gets cold. Her and the cat. I'll wake up pinned between them usually. These gonna be shaky. I know the one up here shakes as well. Nope. That one's not shaking. That one's not shaking. I was about to say, do the ones down? Yeah, the ones down here shake too. I forgot about that. I'll have to add them to the route. Okay then. Someone with a loud vehicle. course, most vehicles on our road are loud. It's been a while since they've repaved. So they'll hit certain spots where like the roads come loose or something, and it makes everything seem like 10 times louder. We get a big truck that hits a certain spot in a road and it sounds like thunder or something in the distance. I have totally missed a shiny over here, probably. Maybe not in this round of run-throughs, but probably the last time I played this and was working on stuff. Alright, let's go check on any Mime Jr. over here. And check the spawns for the cove. Mime Jr. Not shaking. Not shaking. Not shaking. Not shaking, which is fine. Go check on the big horse. There it is. Alright, up we go. Get up there. I didn't catch anything this time. In one of those areas that if I like lived there in real life, I'd be able to walk through it with your eyes closed. To an extent. God, I hope they give us Go-Go as a mount Pokemon in Legends ZA. You guys can make him our Dash Pokemon. I would not care a bit. He doesn't even need a new evolution. But, you know, make all the other mounts something new, maybe. Mostly because I can't off the top of my head think of any other reasonable Gen 6 Pokemon that would be a mount. This isn't counting like Mamoswine and the terrain mounts. This is like flying, surfing. Nice. I just got some sort of shiny. I don't know what. I'm about to fix that. I did too. I heard it, but I did not see it. So we're gonna back off some. And we're gonna go back. There he is, over there. Oh, psh, duh. Okay, yeah, awesome. Got Mime Jr. Nice. Now I just need 2. I've gotten 2 other Mime Juniors. Yes, you did. I've gotten 2 other Mime Juniors for the Galarian form, so getting a 3rd one isn't... It's, oh my god, a shiny is, you know, getting like the first one was. Apparently James is shiny luck today. Let's take Mime Junior off my little list there on OBS. Let me adjust that real fast. Don't always adjust even. There we go. I don't think it took 22 resets. I'm like I said before, I'm probably to a bit more than that. Gotta keep forgetting to count. Alright, 1 to go, or 2 to go. 2 regulars and 1 shalpha, but that's a shalpha Ursaring in the Mireland, so we're not counting for him yet. Yep. That is how it works. It is. Shalpha is a shiny alpha. It's just, you know, like the big barrel over here. If it were shiny, that would be a shalpha. Yeah, I know your pain. I have a few anime I watch that don't get yearly seasonal releases, and it's like, come on, guys. I want season 2 of campfire cooking as my absurd skill. Oh, I don't need him. I want a Shalpha Ursaring so I can get a shiny Alpha Ursaluna. But I have alphas of all the other Pokemon. Heartstopper? Huh. But no, I have a complete alpha living dex in Pokemon Home. Loose piece of skin on my lip. So he's not so much in need as he is just Ursaluna was one of my favorite new Pokemon they released in this game. So I would like a Shalpha of him. Plus he's easier to hunt than some of the others. Yep. All I need to complete the shiny portion of my base dex, this isn't counting legendaries or mythicals, for Gen 4 is Cherim and Wormadam. And then other than like legendaries and Fiona and mythicals, I'll have all of them. I went through and counted the other day. I need around 250 shinies, I think? Something like that. But I'm focusing on base Pokedex before I start doing any like major legendary hunting. That will be after I finish other ones. What about Gen 5? No, I still have quite a few Pokemon I need from Gen 5. Actually, hold on, I have this written down. Give me just a second. I made a little list the other day because I was curious. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Gen 5, I need 73 shinies, not counting mythicals. The generation right now I need the least in, other than Gen 4, you know, not counting legendaries, is Gen 2, which I only need 9 Pokemon in. But after I finish hunting in Legends, I'm actually going to hop over to Let's Go Pikachu and get some Pokemon from there. And then once I've finished with that, it will be Pokemon Shield. And I'm trying not to hunt anything that could possibly be in Legend ZA, so that will leave a few Pokemon out. But there's plenty of Pokemon in Gen 5 and stuff in Shield that I need. You go down here. Here we go. Oh no, I did get another Alpha Lux or Shiny Luxray in this one. Those Pokemon are just waiting to be put in my Pokemon home. Actually, that was a shiny found, and I still don't think it was 22 resets. It's probably a bit closer to 30. Like I said, I keep forgetting to to count it. So let's reset this counter for the next one. I guess I probably didn't really need to do that, but whatever. We're gonna count how many it takes between shinies. Oh, mass outbreak. Nice. I'm gonna sleep until morning because the massive mass outbreak don't care if you take a nap. So I'm probably going to do this mass outbreak and then another couple of run-throughs, and that'll be it for today. So I'm going to stream about maybe 15 or so more minutes. Little more, little less. I don't know why I looked to see what Pokemon are in this. I don't need another shiny Mime Jr., but good lord, they'd be giving me good odds for it in this, wouldn't they? So I just need to check trees now. Actually, I might get the one with berries, so I can start building up a berry stock for any massive mass outbreaks in the Crimson Mirelands. I'll have to change my title now in my thumbnail on YouTube. Of course, my thumbnail on YouTube wasn't correct either because I forgot to make a new one the other day. I'll have to do that tonight, actually. Hi, Wormadam. No, I don't actually need anything for you. I just gotta make sure you're shiny or not. I will be streaming tomorrow, starting around the same time, around 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in US time. So many clowns. I wonder if the rumor that we'll be getting a new Mime Jr. form in Legends ZA is true. Probably not. But you never know. It would be kind of neat because they're basing them on more of a French mimes, you know, with like the black and white colors and whatnot. At least that's what the picture showed. As always, take any leaks I mention with a big grain of salt. But it would be neat. Especially if they just gave it full out a new evolution. Instead of doing a, like, Colossian Mr. Mime. Not shaking. Also not shaking. Let's get past the big dude. Shaking. That one isn't either. Oh, dang, Alpha. Dude, where are you going? I mean, you're not exactly escaping. Of course, you're not exactly hurting your odds of not getting captured either. Stantler. To get a weird ear, you need a Stantler. You need to teach it Scythe, Shield, Bash. It needs to master that move, and you need to use Agile Style 20 times. It's a bit of a chore, but it's worth it. I used one in my first Legends playthrough, and I quite enjoyed him. Good lord, dude, did you get high enough? Am I gonna be able to angle this right? Yes, I can. Now, one of you guys is around here somewhere, because he aimed an attack at me and missed. Sometimes, if you go out a bit and come back, they kind of recenter themselves. Yep, see, there he is. Did all that for 4 more berries. I guess I can't complain too much. It is gains. Okay, that one's not shaking. This one is, though. Excuse me, fellas. Not me realizing I do not, in fact, have to run all the way around this to check the spawns over here. That is a much more I don't have to check for Mime Jr. anymore. I'm gonna keep doing it for the next 3 days, I promise. It's gonna take me a little bit to break the habit of looking at them. Hey, big dude. Wait. Oh, he vanished. Let's say that might not be a big guy, that might be a big lady. Nope, that's a big dude. Female Heracross have heart shapes on the end of their horns. Ooh. Nope, no shiny. Let's see, there's a massive outbreak and it's raining, so the Rapidash won't be there anyways. Which is kind of funny, oh, never mind. I was corrected. The game made a liar out of me. Which is funny, considering Ponyta and Rapidash can spawn in the mass outbreaks. Oh, that's not too bad. To the village. And I think I'll do one more tree check. Sounded like someone else had pulled in for a second. There's a part of me that wants to make a joke about how funny it would be if I could end this stream on a Shalpa Pokemon. But I'm not gonna bet on it. No, I don't like fog. I like being able to see. Also, I like it when my Pokemon's attacks actually hit. Instead of doing that thing where they miss every other turn. Oh. See. One's not shaking. The other one's probably not either. Nope. 'Tis fine. I can let it get dark out now because Wormadam and Cherubi spawns are not dependent on daylight. You collect satchels. They are these things right here that show up on your map. They earn you merit points. Okay, when you get a satchel, you go over here to the lost and found, and you get your merit points from this. You'll have like explanation points or something along these, and you turn your satchel in, and it gives you points that way. You don't get them just for picking it up. You do have to put in a bit more effort. Are we still on Legends Arceus music? Apparently so. But yeah, you do have to turn them in to get the points. If you die in your game and you turn on your Wi-Fi, there is a chance someone will be able to find the items you dropped and return them to you. Lord knows I've done it a few times. I think it can be dependent on your friends list a little bit. Like if a friend dies and drops something, there's a okay chance it'll pop up in your game for you to find. But not always. I just remember one of the YouTubers I like watching when the game first came out was teasing his friend because he was finding a ton of satchels around with his player name on them. Huh, no Rapidash. You know what? It's a good way to end the stream. On my 7 shiny Bidoof. Alright, let's get it moved with the others. There we go. Oh, nice! Congratulations. I have a couple of shiny Combi as well, as you can see. It's easier in this game, honestly, to just go for a shiny Vespa Queen. Probably massive mass outbreaks, or you can hunt the alpha one that's in the Crimson Mirelands. Alright, back to the village. Alright guys, that'll be it for today. Thank you all for watching and chatting with me, and thank you to the person or two I think lurked for a couple of hours. You're always welcome as well. I appreciate you too. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And maybe if I get lucky, I'll end up with another one of the shinies I need. I hope you all have a good day or a good evening if you live in the UK like James does. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.